Hello everyone, I'm Danny and welcome to my review for the Westside Discs Destiny. The Destiny is a high-speed, understable distance driver from Westside Discs, and this disc goes far. Real quick, the disc I have is 176 grams in the VIP plastic, and the VIP plastic, if you don't know, is the same as Optoline plastic from Latitude 64 or Lucid plastic from Dynamic Discs, and it's a fairly grippy but very durable plastic. It tends to stand up really well to hitting trees or spiking on the ground, and it doesn't tend to be as understable or as straight as like a tournament plastic or the Origio plastic, but it is very reliable and very durable. And the numbers on the Destiny here are a speed 14, a glide of 6, a very high glide, but I would definitely agree with that, a turn of -2, and a fade of 3. So into the grip, the Westside Destiny does have a very big rim. It is a 14-speed driver, but it's not super deep. So if you don't have big enough hands to usually grip a big old 13-speed driver, because the Westside Destiny, I'm gonna call it the Westiny like 2 more times I bet, is so thin, it's so shallow, it's easy to get a hold of no matter the size of your hands. Now, as far as flight, the Destiny is kind of understable. It does have -2 turns, so it definitely does have some turn, but it also has a 3 fade and a 6 glide. So if you do flip it up and turn it over, it is going to stay in the air long enough to get that 3 fade and fade back at the end. Now, I really only threw this on hyzer flips because it is understable, and I was trying to throw it like a distance driver. I was trying to give it some good power so I could show how far it goes. And when I threw it full power, it tended to flip over a little bit too much. It would hold the anhyzer and not really get that extra distance from the glide or the fade. But when I backed off and threw it at 80–85% rather than 90–95%, it flew a lot better. It had a nice smooth turn, it got good lift, it got access to that glide, and it stayed up in the air for a really long time and faded back. It actually ended up going farther than when I threw it full power. So if you're one of those players that likes to throw with a lot of finesse, if you like to really control your angles and your speed out of your hand and shape the disc to the shot you want, the Destiny is going to be a fantastic disc for you. Now, when I did throw it on a sidearm, it went really far as well. Now, I don't usually throw understable discs on my forehands, but because my forehand is just a little bit less powerful than my backhand, I was able to put it out there with, I would say 75% even, and it turned and it flipped way over and it faded back at the end. Might be the farthest forehand I've ever thrown, just because this thing has so much glide and so much distance. Now, the Destiny is a 14-speed driver, but I wouldn't really say that it flies like a 14-speed driver. It goes that far, but it doesn't require that much power. Most of the time when I see a 14-speed driver, I think, oh, I've really got to throw this one hard to get the right flight out of it, but I don't think the Destiny is that way at all. I would say even if you're a lower arm speed, you only have maybe 300, 350 feet of power, the Destiny is going to be a fantastic flyer for you, because it will still be able to access that turn and get that glide before it fades back. And even if you do have a bigger arms, the Destiny works great as a roller. I threw it on just one roller, but I was surprised at how it just kept rolling. It didn't stop. It went uphill. It just kept going. It probably went 450, maybe even 500 feet on this roller line because it just didn't sit down at the end. So that's my review for the Westside Discs Destiny. Let me know if you throw the Destiny and what shots you throw it down in the comments below. Also, let me know what other Westside Discs you want to see me review here on the channel. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.